When Charles Krause was 16 years old, he was handed a job he didn't expect for another decade or more.
When I was in 10th grade, when I was 16 years old, my father had a heart attack and kind of thrust me in charge of running an 80 cow farm there. And I guess something like that, you're either going to really hate milking cows because you have to do it before and after school and every day in between, or it's something you're going to enjoy. And in that time, you grow up real fast and take on a lot of responsibility, and I found that was something that I was able to adapt to and I like doing.
Charles ran the farm nearly single-handedly for 21 days, while his father Warren recovered in the hospital.
To get up and milk 75, 80 cows before and after school, you probably would say, I don't want to have any more of that, but he carried on and continued.
That experience cemented Charles' decision to stay on the family farm in Buffalo, Minnesota, that his father started in 1959. Today, Charles handles the day-to-day operation of the dairy, while Warren focuses on field work. The dairy is currently expanding, building a new 225 freestall barn that will allow them to grow their herd to 275 cows and improve cow comfort and efficiency.
I guess we've gone through a series of building and expanding slowly. I'm shooting for cow comfort. This barn could be a 6-row barn, but it's going to be a 4-row barn. So each cow is going to have a space at the feed bunk. We're not going to be overcrowded there, and we're not going to be overcrowded in our stalls. Every cow is going to have a stall to lay in and a place at the feed bunk.
The new barn is the latest addition to the dairy, after a new parlor was built about 7 years ago, and new calving and heifer raising facilities were recently added. The family is constantly looking at ways to grow and improve, a philosophy Warren started.
My dad had one of the first milking parlors in our county. You know, there weren't too many people that did that, and there's a lot of things. He was one of the first people to have a total mixed ration, which is a great choice and almost universal on farms now. My father's been a great influence on my life, and I'm very fortunate to still have him in my life every day, to have him as a father and a mentor. It taught me a lot about that hard work goes a long way, and if you really dedicate yourself to doing a good job, it will pay off in the end.
Warren and Charles have both been recognized for their sustainability efforts, and as progressive producers, Charles was named Progressive Dairy Farmer of the Year in 2011 by the National Dairy Shrine. They are also active in DFA and believers in the cooperative spirit.
You've got to have a structure that you're confident in, that will do a good job of marketing your milk and will be financially stable, and I feel that's what the Mid-America was before and what DFA is today. It's a co-op that is progressive. They're willing to take some risk, but still able to do a good job.
Congratulations to the Krause family, this year's Central Area Members of Distinction.